trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Catch the defense with the draw.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Powers through. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He keeps it on a design run. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. A screen to the wide receiver. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass is caught. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Gives it to the back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Now here's the toss play. Clean toward the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And the Rebels trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. And this big crowd doing everything possible possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Ole Miss, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner trying to create good field position. Behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Receiver in motion now. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Now they're running on the toss. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be 1st and goal at the 7.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
He's got room to run. Running with purpose.
The return brings it out to the 34, and the Ole Miss offense will take over 1st and 10.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Play action here on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They mix it up with a run. Hooks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Rebels come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. What a catch! Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Because there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And at first down, they go right back to him. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's going to hand this off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the deficit still at 9 after the miss. A 2-possession game.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here's a quick screen to the receiver.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the
football.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Reaction fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Rebels will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, and he shanked it. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. Set up at the 30. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. He'll take a deep shot here. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Rebels will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
USC Trojans will take over first and 10.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had the break to make some adjustments. Let's see if they can get something going here to start the third quarter. He breaks free. Solid game there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Gets into space at the 50. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. And they jump on top here in the second half.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties.
Going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Rebels. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play, because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. He makes the catch, a successful 2-point conversion.
Chris, I just love the call here in the second half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2? Push it to a field goal game. Good call by the head coach. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. There's the stiff arm. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
And off at a single back formation. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Going for his running back. And the receiver's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
They'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the extra point is good. Makes it a 21-17 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
The PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. The same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. The pocket breaking down. He'll be tackled. Have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Brought way downfield for a huge gain. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
So second down after the incompletion. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Southern Cal! Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Play fake on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught quickly. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Tailback takes the handoff again. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Trojans. Still no answer for this offense. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Quarterback drops back. Just standing there, gets hit again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Close to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The Rebels have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Rebels pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Number 1, grab and the score.
So after the touchdown, they'll go for 2 to get within a field goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Grinding away on the ground. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab near the sticks. It's strong. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a 1st down, and they keep that clock moving.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? On the run, it's strong. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Makes the grab. It's Fox. Finding space at the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, USC.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
To life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught, and he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He stays alive. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Defense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He'll try a pass here. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And they've got him.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. The pass is intercepted.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.